to the back, now dip, let's go. Just slide, put your hands out. You dance, let me slide to the other side. You dance, let me slide. Put your hands out. You dance, let me see you do your dance. You dance, let me see you do your dance. Yo, let me show you little niggas how to do this, son. I'm a boss, every day I'm in a new whip. I don't floss, matter of fact, I'm the coolest. I just do my two-step, all the other shit is foolish. Yeah, take a chance, do the dance, you can do it. If you're young or old, you can move to the music. If you feel it in your soul, so just roll with the music. If you hear me on the track, I produce it. I should do a rap webinar. After that, how to make a track seminar. Hit you with a clever ball. We can never spar. You wanna be a megastar, but you begging paw. Little homie, where they do that? If you're hungry, gotta eat where the food at. All I gotta do is make a beat, spit a new rap. I'm an OG shit, you a new jack. Two-step now, move it to the left. Two-step now, move it to the right. Two-step now, move it to the back. Now dip, let's go. Just slide, put your hands high. You dance, let me slide to the other side. You dance, let me slide. You dance, let me see you do your dance. You dance, let me see you do your dance. Two-step now, move it to the left. Two-step now, move it to the right. Two-step now, move it to the back. Now dip, just slide. Put your hands high. You dance, now slide to the other side. You dance, let me slide. Put your hands high. You dance, let me see you do your dance. You dance, let me see you do your dance. So do your dance, baby, shake it, let me see it. Brown girls are my favorite human beings. I'm a certified king, I don't f with Europeans. It's my preference, so f your opinion. Yeah, I'm having fun, plus I'm dancing. OG, throw back in that Helly Hansen. You know we rockin' Vascos, it's the BX. North Bronx to the concourse where you see us. Where we at? Yeah, your big homie wanna be us. Want some real shit, niggas envy us. Yeah, so do that shit with your shoulders. I'm a vet like a no-limit soldier. So don't call it a threat, I told you. The bookie placing your bets and taking off. It's presidential, so just watch him taking off. This is detrimental to the plot, no taking losses. Two-step now, move to the left. Two-step now, move it to the right. Two-step now, move it to the back. Now dip, let's go. Just slide, put your hands high. You dance, now slide to the other side. You dance, let me slide. Put your hands high. You dance, let me see you do your dance. You dance, let me see you do your dance. Hey, two-step now, move it to the left. Two-step now, move it to the right. Two-step now, move it to the back. Now dip, just slide. Put your hands high. You dance, now slide to the other side. You dance, let me slide. Put your hands high. You dance, let me see you do your dance. You dance, let me see you do your dance.
Peace to the planet, Charlemagne the God here, all right? And I want y'all to go check out the Truth Be Told podcast.
The Truth Be Told podcast.
On the Truth Podcast.
Check out the Truth Be Told podcast with
Truth Be Told is the hottest podcast out today.
The Truth Be Told podcast.
Hi.
What up? We're back.
Good evening, everyone. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Come in, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Truth Be Told Podcast. Follow us on Instagram at Truth Be Told Podcast, Truth Be Told Podcast 365. And because you're already here, just hit like and subscribe. And just put your right hand up, say hello, something in the comments.
Please. And get in the comments. We love that.
We do.
Hold a second.
Yeah. Hey, Granny.
Granny in the building. Granny, we need you sharing, baby.
That's what she's doing, like always.
Man, I lost my train of thought. Why people call me when they know I'm doing the show? Huh?
Put it on Do Not Disturb.
They know.
They don't know. They don't know who we be.
How was your day?
My day was great. I did my
Like to pay share.
my interviews, and a good journalist, reporter, interviewer. You do your you do your research, and then you're watching these conferences or you hear people speak, you're supposed to add your own questions. So, like, look at my paper. Look at this. Y'all can't see, but so I had questions already that I printed out, and then while listening to the conference, I had a whole bunch more. But it was really good. It was about social work, and like the climate that we're in right now. Basically, it was about like mental health. People who need help and resources and things being taken away from us right now with this, or trying to be taken away from us right now with this administration. If y'all don't know, today this man just signed an executive order to dismantle the Board of Education. Of course, these things, have to go through Congress. And then, if it goes further, then it'll go to the Supreme Court. But it's a lot of Black and brown people are just giving up. People don't want to speak. They don't want to go out and try. They don't want to seek help. They just, are falling to the ways. So we had information for adults. We had information for young men and women, and we had advice for children. The panel consists, we had about 4 panels, and I interviewed a total of maybe about, I want to say 17 people. I actually interviewed 2 panels of 5 at the same time because I was ready to go. But it was from 8 to 4.
I'm doing my show.
So I was tired. So I interviewed the 2 panels together, but both of them were panels.
Hard to hear that, man.
Was health, were nurses and social workers. The second one was social worker, 2 social workers, 1 nurse, and 2 Congress people. But they were young. They were assembly people, very, very young. Everybody was Black. It was just really like an amazing conference. And I would suggest that if you have conferences about social work or the administration, mental health, and people that needs these things, if they can't get there, you should go and get the information for them, bring it to them. And I want to say also that all information is not going to just fall on your lap. You have to go outside of your community. You have to research. You have to go in and help yourself. You have to help people help you. So you have to go out and you have to look for the things that you want. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be so much better outside of your community. Even if it's another Black community, it's not yours. You know what's being offered in your community. You know what's not being offered in your community. So branch off, go other places, start Googling and researching and asking questions. That's it.
Hold on, I got to pause for that. Randy, you all right? What's wrong? You pissed off? What happened?
Oh gosh, Granny, why?
You pissed off to the highest level of festivity?
You know what my grandmother would have said? It's better to be pissed on. I mean, it's better than being pissed on. Like what I used to say, you're pissing me off. She would say, it's better than being pissed on. So, what happened, Granny? Do you care to share?
Granny, you want
Introduce ourselves.
Granny, do we got to go there tonight, Granny? You know the phone number there, right? You know we good. You want to call in? You want to call an event, Granny? You can call up the Truth Be Told hotline and let him know. Tell him why you're mad. Or he signed a stupid thing about education.
Yeah, but the president doesn't have.
It's not up to the president.
It's really not. I said what I said with the president, but with this president, he thinks that it's I said what I said. It still has to go through, but the thing is, he has everybody in his pocket that we don't like. We don't know what's going to go through. There are a couple of people though that are speaking out. There's some Republicans, many Democrats, but there are some Republicans that are speaking out. One of the highest, one of the biggest investors in what's that car with Elon?
Tesla.
In Tesla is calling for Elon to resign. So listen, all hell is about to break loose. Have no fear. Somebody with a gun will be here.
He's paying.
Lawyers and yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. He promises them things. So, but that's the life. They're in each other's pockets.
Yeah. I feel if you are in high school right now, you need to learn about this shit. Like this is going to affect them.
Right? Yes. Run. Listen.
Y'all high school kids
into the politics and run. We need young people.
It's going to affects the people that can't vote. That's the bad part about it.
Yeah.
This affects the people that don't have a say. But and
yeah,
everyone has a say, but they don't have the power to do it. They're not part of the process, so they can't. The Democrats
can't vote out.
So they can't
vote in. Yeah.
Eventually,
on no level.
But it's going to be too late at that point.
My son votes.
Wait up, Granny. Oh shit! Oh, Granny's trying to call. Well, Granny, give me 2 minutes, and I'm gonna let you call in. I took my thing off Bluetooth.
My son is gonna be able to vote he'll be 16, so he'll be able to vote in 2 years. But I mean, it won't be any time to vote anybody in. I don't know who will be voting in. Maybe assembly people.
You call now, Granny.
But and even still,
it's midterm, so his son could get a part of the midterm process.
Well, no, because he'll be 16 in May, so he won't even be 18. So
okay, so
he get
it out. Okay,
so but by the time he votes, it won't be time to vote for president, but I'm sure he'll have a chance to do some maybe some low level voting to get him ready. But every time since he's been born, I go to vote.
I want the truth. I want the truth.
Of voting.
Call from Granny. To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Glenn, you got to take us off of the back. I hear it. I hear you.
Turn TV down. I think the TV's too loud. So. You ready?
Yeah, I just moved. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
Hi, Granny.
I had to move into the other room. What up, though?
What up?
Hey, my brother, Glam. Look, I'm pissed off because I've been combating these freaking cult members, and the sad part is some of them I'm related to. They keep trying to tell me that I'm overthinking it and I'm over exaggerating the fact that my son will be directly affected by this idiot in office. I'm gonna call him what it is because I'm pissed off.
Hello.
He's a major ignoramus. Okay.
You want the truth?
I want the truth.
There you go.
I'm like, they don't understand. DEI is not just something that was helping people with different pigmentation in their skin. No, it protected people with disabilities, veterans, elderly. I mean, just like children and disabilities, DEI also helps them in school. And then not only are they taking that away, but they want to take the Department of Education away too, which means They're going to privatize these schools. We're going back into segregation. And it's not really the segregation of the days in the back yet. I'll say yet, because I think that's part of their plan too, is to have it where white kids go to school by themselves. But they're going to start segregation first with the disabled children. I'm sorry, I'm getting upset.
Take your time.
They're going to start segregation with the disabled children first, which means these privatized schools do not have to accept your child. My child.
Education is literally the only ones that's there free for disabled children.
Yeah,
exactly.
The federal government does put a lot of money into the disabilities of children.
Exactly, and they don't want to. Yeah. They have Elon, and when I tell people this stuff, it makes me mad because they're all like, "That's not what he meant." Well, then why is he writing this garbage if that's not what he meant?
Exactly.
He said what he said, right? Okay, so Elon has repeatedly said that these children belong to institutions and that our federal government money should not be going to fund these children or these people. I say Elon. Donald Trump himself, the giant ignoramus himself, has also repeatedly made fun of people with disabilities, which I think he has one too.
Sure. No,
I believe so.
He got something too.
He do. He got an orange disease.
No. It's something mentally not going. It's something mentally going on up there. People say he's narcissistic, but I think he has a personality disorder, and I think he might have some other
maybe he got short dick syndrome
disorders that I don't want to go through.
You got short dick syndrome?
No, it's whatever it is. It's in his mind. It's in his head. He is the disability. How about that? From now on, when we see someone acting irrational and just like ridiculous to where it's like, yo, what we have to start saying, yo, you're really acting Donald Trumpish, like you're acting Drake-ish. These people now are becoming fucking emotions and disabilities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're acting Trumpish. Calm down.
Right.
Calm down. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that. I think I'm going to steal your words.
Talk them up.
No, serious. And then if they're a crybaby, then they're acting Drake-ish. It's like you have human beings that are becoming...
You're coming in here liking share the page.
And mental disorder.
Right. And anyway, so I was sitting there I thought we were having a calm debate about the ending of the DOE, Department of Education. And then to have McMahon, she knows about wrestling. Yeah, Linda McMahon, whatever. Whose husband, by the way, is a sexual predator, by the way.
Exactly.
About to be convicted sexual predator.
Shit, watch out.
And she has not been in the education system when she was, I think she was there for like a month. The lady didn't even have a year in education, but this is they chose.
And by the way, she helped her husband do a lot of these grievous acts. She's not innocent either.
I want the truth.
I know
not with a husband.
I know a lot of wrestlers who are now on your television screen wrestling under WWE. I know a lot of them before they got there. Remember, my son's father was a pro wrestler. He's been on there. So I know what she was doing too. She's got a lot of dirty stuff in her backyard. So she's not Miss Innocent and has no business being in charge of any children. Well, she couldn't even control her own damn children.
Oh shit! Yeah,
that's number one.
But smacking her?
The thing that the damn thing that's pissing me off the most though is these cultish members. Now I don't have a thing against Republicans. I'm cool with Republicans. It's the cult members that I got a problem with. Because these cult members decide as soon as they disagree with me,
the cult member.
in a civil conversation, they call me the R word. They know I'm autistic. They know I have disabilities. And that's the first thing they go to is call me the R word, and that's why I don't get it. I think I'm a lot more smarter than a lot of them. I'm sorry. And like I said, I have friends that are Republicans. I have friends that even voted for Trump, and none of them, not a single one of them, talks to me like that. But these other mega people, these cult memberish and all that stuff, there's something else. They're a different breed. And I've had enough. I'm going on a rant, I know, but I've had enough. And today's department, him signing that thing for Department of Education just really fired me off, because this is directly affecting my child. It's not just my child. There's multiple children. Do you know how many autism parents groups I'm in? And every single parent in these groups are terrified of what's going to happen to our kids. And these mega people go, just wait. He hasn't even been in office very long. Give him time to figure it out. No, I'm sorry.
No, you don't do things like that to figure it out.
Business. Yeah, a sitting president has no business demolishing and dismantling anything without a plan of action and an action of protection for the most vulnerable citizens that you promised to be representing. No, I'm sorry. This is not demolish everything first and then figure it out later. People are literally going to die.
Granny, he's running the country on concepts. Okay, remember, he didn't have a plan. He had concepts.
Granny.
All right, but let me just read to you what Kel said, right? Because the first thing that especially black people like to say, that are MAGA people, they say, well, what does the Department of Education do? Do you not think that they need to be dismantled? Because what are they really teaching? Mind you, it be the same black ass niggas and bitches that went to fucking to the Department of Education and fucking graduated 5th grade, 8th grade, and then fucking high school. Or maybe y'all didn't make it that. The truth. I know you did, because you went to college. So I just wanted to get that out there. Y'all be the first ones to talk about, well, what about, don't you think that they need to be dismantled? And what they, you're like, your whole family, y'all been living and going through the fucking Department of Education for your whole life. All of a sudden, it's a problem.
So, Granny.
Yes.
I wanted to read to her what Kel said. First, he did say that he is guilty of disabled. Then he said, the only people talking are the Democrats. I've been hearing the same ish from y'all, and the country still ain't full. Go read the 89 executive orders that includes education and not wasting money on it. Kels, did you
wasting money on who? The disabled children? That's wasting money?
Oh, shit. I'm going to call Kel too on 3-way.
I'm sorry. I gotta
read. I think that they both be on screen.
Huh? No.
How about they just both of them come up? Because Kels, you're talking shit.
I can't be on screen.
Granny don't want to.
I can't be on screen right now unless I have the camera off, because my son right now.
No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can have your camera off, but you know that it lags and waiting for these comments. But
Kel, you want to call up?
Yeah,
we can put both.
No, I see it. I see his comments.
Oh, you see? Okay.
I see his comments.
But now all of a sudden, y'all playing it.
I was trying to make a point.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Make your point.
So great.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
No. I'm probably on a brighter note. It looks like the GDP for California is 3.9 trillion. It looks like got the 5th largest economy in the world. So maybe that might push it. Governor Newsom, maybe you may have to lean on him a little bit to put the money where it should be.
Glenn, that would be how many private schools are going to be free?
Hold up.
How many schools can they open that's going to be free with that money?
Okay, y'all both talking. What'd you say, Granny?
I said Trump does not like Governor Newsom. I don't like Governor Newsom. A lot of people don't like Governor Newsom. And here's the thing. We thought Governor Newsom might have stood up for California and fight for it, which he started really well. And I was like, okay, maybe we need him to stick around a little bit longer so he could fight this ignoramus in the presidency. And then he started to slowly bend over and spread his cheeks open.
Oh,
If you
shit.
catch my drift. So I don't think he's going to.
Granny getting raw tonight.
I don't think he is going to be. I'm telling you, I'm pissed.
Granny doing erotica poetry tonight.
But why do you say that Newsom is bending over?
I don't know about
Because from the outside looking in, anybody that's not from California, we like him. I mean, you know, we seem to think that we think that it seems like, you know, he's doing a good job. But why do you feel like he's bending over? What did he do? Because he's not doing the Eric Adams.
He's already trying to make friends with Trump to get what he wants, right? And he knows he can't get nothing from Trump unless he bends over and spreads those cheeks. And he has slowly started to bend. Everything that he was supposed to be doing for these wildfires, he is slowly starting to bend towards Trump. And that I'm like, no, it's time for you to go, bud. I didn't like you from the beginning, but now it's really time for you to go. But he's got some.
See, Newsom got his back. See, Newsom got it. He's in a bind because now he has to, like you said, bend over with them cheeks. So Vaseline to know because he needs them You got to get that money from them wildfires. That federal money is very important in California right now. So he has to, really play. You know, he has to play the game. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I get it.
That's the sad part about it. These states have to play the game because they don't make enough to take care of their states. If they do, they got to really crunch the numbers and really take away programs from the states because the federal people are not bringing the money in to help assistance. Like,
yeah, but they're supposed to, though. They're supposed to.
They are supposed to.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, I mean, the state is not going to bring in enough money. New York, we can't do that either.
Of course.
So, I mean, everybody needs federal assistance.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And
so, I mean, at some point,
they're going to take the money away from first. Guess who they're going to take that money away from first?
Us.
That is true. That is true.
Not even worthy to be here.
Us. Exactly.
And who are those people?
Well, the handicapped and the colored.
They're gonna hit the disabled people first, and then they're gonna go after the low income minority. It's always the disabled people first. It's been a long history of it, and Donald Trump has made no qualms about it that he is not for disabled people. He does not care about them. Neither does Elon, which is an atrocity because he is a disabled person. He's just I don't know what the hell happened in his brain.
Elon he's a whole DEI. He's disabled. He's
DEI rich.
But remember, Trump did tell Trump told his brother that he should kill his nephew because his nephew is disabled. He said, "Why don't you just?"
Exactly.
He feels that his nephew is hindering his brother's life. He's holding his brother back.
That was Trump. Trump said that about his uncle, his nephew.
But yet,
Trump said that about his nephew.
Trump said that about his own nephew.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right about that.
But yet,
he doesn't care about them.
Anti-abortion at the same time. They're anti-abortion at the same time, but want to still tell you not to have these kids.
Right.
What's wrong with that picture? What's wrong with that picture? You want us to have the babies or you don't want us to have the babies? We have the babies and they unfortunately, things happen during birth. Maybe it's genetics. I mean, autism is definitely genetic, but it's like, and then you want to turn around and say that they don't deserve to live. What kind of freaking human being are you? That's my thing. I'm like, how can you sit there and you had no plan of action to protect these children, at least the children. I feel for the adults too, but the children can do nothing.
Well, right. And the adults, I'm not going to say that I feel
line of fire.
So bad for because us as adults, we're already, we're already capable of surviving. We just have to keep it going.
Right.
But as far as the kids, and what about the kids who have parents who aren't able to continue to go on?
Yeah.
It's a mess. I don't think that he likes anybody. I think he only likes, I want to really say maybe 3 handfuls of only wealthy people. I don't even think that he likes his children as much as those wealthy people. And it's because he needs that money.
Oh, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. And Elon does not like his kids at all. I don't know what this thing is. His own daughter hates him. So, I mean, and she's not the only one. His other children have come out and said things too about him. Hold on, little boy coming in. Go over there, Pop. But yeah, it's just an on and on and on thing. And to have John F. Kennedy Jr., they're talking about giving the disabled schools and children and programs over to JFK Jr., who still believes a vaccine causes autism, despite all the science and all the proof that has been behind it. And he's also a person who supports testing on children like mine.
Wow.
So that man is highly, highly dangerous. And here's where I fear the most: the kids that are living in group homes or disability facilities in places that don't have parents to check on them or loved ones who care enough to check and be there for them. The kids in foster homes, they're going to be the first ones to be tested on.
It's a damn shame.
Great. Let me ask you a question real quick.
And do any of these people care? Do any of those not Republicans? Do any of those mega cult members care? No, they do not. They support everything that comes out of Trump's mouth like it's pure gold. Go ahead, Trump. Go ahead, Trump.
Oh, go ahead, Trump. Oh gosh.
Go ahead, Glass.
Call me Trump now. Shit.
Yeah, you be acting like him sometimes.
Yeah, I hang a little bit lower than him now. We ain't gonna play that shit.
I'm sorry, no, you way higher. Way higher.
No, that's not what he's talking about, Granny, but we can keep it on that.
I was going to rock.
Glenn, please finish your thoughts.
I was in an erotic space, Granny. I was in an erotic space.
I don't want to know about that.
I need you to get your mind in the erotic space. Granny, put me on game real quick. Why does Trump want to release the JFK files? Like, why does he want to release that information on JFK? Do you know why?
For the fun of it.
No.
And to show that the government, we knew the government had their hands in killing him. We already knew that. It's not new. And that's why he wants to put it out so he can prove that the old government was so evil and so heinous that they did all this and covered it up and blamed somebody else. We already knew that.
I say that.
But what happened to the Epstein files? What happened to the Epstein files? He was supposed to release those too. You know why he didn't?
Because he's in them.
No. Granny, I said you made up a great point, Granny. I said that to say this. Do you think Robert F. Kennedy had a play in this? You think he had?
Of course, the whole family hates him.
Of course he did.
Exactly, that's my point. So that
his family hates him. Yes.
Not only that,
his family hates him right now.
And just to say the same reason why he put out the Martin Luther King files, to try to embarrass the fucking dead, to try to make people talk shit about them, so the negative things come out. But I was listening to
Martin Luther King, baby. You're not canceling Martin Luther King.
You can't.
We don't give a fuck. He cheated. So what?
He cheated. He got his.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew that. His wife told us. His own wife told us. That's not news. That's old stuff. We knew that. And back in the day, that was very common.
These days, it's very common. Men cheat. Men cheat.
That don't take away from the work. We work at the work. We don't care about your relationship. That's your personal business.
Exactly.
Even with Trump, Trump has had mistresses. He has cheated. He's a well-known womanizer. Okay, if that was his only thing against him, I wouldn't have cared, because that's something that's not like gonna change my mind politically, right? What killed me with him is 27 sexual assault allegations with adult women. Okay, 2 underage women that tried to come forward and to accuse him, and then being, we might not, whether you believe the woman or not, still found civilly responsible for the rape of that woman that he had to pay money to. That is a problem.
In the
blind eye, that is a problem. Yeah, that is a problem. And he is all over those Epstein files. His flight logs,
on the island,
audio recordings, video recordings. So that is a problem. Why are we still sitting here defending a man like that, period? 2, how did he get elected like that? But you want to call my people who come from Mexico or El Salvador or anywhere below the southern border criminals, rapists, and murderers when, sir, you're the sitting rapist. You were the sitting president rapist.
Damn.
I mean, like, my brother.
All right, Granny, you getting too hot on this mic.
All right,
now, Granny. We got to calm it down, Granny. We gotta let you go, Granny.
No, hold on though, Granny. Were you able to get it off your chest? You feel a little better?
You feel better now? Did we make
Yes.
Okay, that's all we care about.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Thank
good. That's it. Granny, Thank you, Granny.
All right.
Donald Trump has officially signed an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education, using the kids as props. Are you smarter than the fifth grader? That's smarter than the fifth grader.
Why is kids there?
Why is that black kid there?
And why he next to a Jewish nigga, a Jewish boy?
Because what's his son? What's his son-in-law? His son-in-law is Jewish, so you know he don't
want to be there. Look at his face. He look like, nigga, can I hurry up? I got to go. I got shit to do, nigga. I got somebody pickpocket.
I really want black people to stop it. It's bullshit. It's clout. It's aggravating, and it's embarrassing. Stop using your children as fucking pawns and props. This shit is whack. It's corny, and we're going to talk about your children, and we're going to talk about you. We may not talk about how they look. We're going to talk about the bullshit that you guys, the shit that y'all put in their heads, that they come out and say publicly on a fucking mic that goes viral. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
It was very lucky. I sent another document that turned out to be very good for the country, and I said, let's use that same pen. I don't know, is anybody superstitious? Mom, are you superstitious? Let's use that same pen.
That was just trying to
What the fuck are y'all clapping for?
Right, like what school do y'all go to?
What y'all clapping because they cutting federal funding? You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. You can't make. Let me play it.
Administration will take all lawful steps to shut down the department. We're going to shut it down and shut it down as quickly as possible. It's doing us no good. We want to return our students to the states where just some of the governors here are so happy about this. They want education to come back to them, to come back to the states, and they're going to do a phenomenal job. You know, if you look, Denmark, Norway, Sweden, I have to tell you, I give them a lot of credit. China's top 10. And so we can't now say that bigness is making it impossible to educate because China is very big.
No, this is bullshit.
Bigness?
This is bullshit.
What that mean?
I don't know. He's an asshole.
What the fuck? He just put bigness in a sentence. What does that mean?
Biggie Small?
He said it's big. What the fuck does that mean?
He ain't talking about his package. He's talking about my package. Bigness. I got the bigness, nigga. You see what he get? You see what he? So what he want to do is this is what this.
Yeah. What is the end point of this? To eliminate every PS, every IS, and take all of the students out of those schools, sell them to his rich friends, and have them open up public schools. I mean, private schools.
He's a gangster. What he's doing is he's saying, in particular, this is basically what he's saying. I want the states to have control. So the fact that I'm giving y'all full control, you don't need my money. You don't need our money. Do what you want to do. We're going to keep our money.
And watch them fail.
Full control. Teach your kids what you want. Do what you want. Give them what you want. Feed them what you want. We're going to keep our money. We don't need to be invested in your children and your state and in their future. We're going to mind our business. And that's what the fuck he's saying. That's what he's saying. That's basically what he's saying.
Is this all trickling from the curriculum with the African American studies? Or is it really just the money thing? Because at first with him, it was just the African American studies. Now, since Elon came in, Elon is the one who wants to take money from everybody. So Elon is the one putting this take money from here, take money from here, take money from here in his head.
Yeah.
This man just didn't want fucking any kind of black history.
Yeah. I've been in black colleges. You can't teach black history.
Right. So,
because they get the most federal funding. So what he say go. So you're gonna be learning about white history in black colleges now.
White history is Black history.
Huh? What you said?
White history is Black history.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
I don't get it. Kels, can you explain? Because you said that we're panicking. You said it's not going to be dismantled and we're panicking without reading. Can you please call up or cam up and explain to us?
We didn't even do introductions today. You know, all we did is we're in.
We did.
We're already almost an hour in. We didn't do that. We're gonna do that.
I am Dana Anand, aka Vintage. Yes, I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, especially tonight.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I mean, vintage is a word that's, you got to look it up. And I say it in my special. It means like rare, one of a kind. It ain't like no bullshit. It's like vintage. Like vintage. Yeah.
I'm just asking a question.
Yeah. It's like a good thing.
I really need to start fucking screen recording when Jonesy says my name and when she starts talking, like especially about us. But she just be talking and I don't know when the fucking screen record, and she does not save her lives. So, and then if you guys listen to the radio, she shouts me out all the time. And
you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So
yes, and that is the truth.
Damn, I'm King Glam. I'm sorry you had to know that at 9:40 in, but you know it now.
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Woo. All right.
Yes or no? You swear?
I swear. I see what you're doing over there.
I'm going to see Cat Williams tomorrow.
Oh yes.
And I think that he has a Trump joke, well, a Melania joke. So I'm excited for that.
You got your period, right? Did you get your period?
You're funny. I might have to go straight home anyway because my damn. My son has a Sweet 16 tomorrow to go to in Williamsburg. So his party will be finishing probably like an hour after Cat finishes, or probably at the same fucking time. So, back to Jersey we go. Unless, somebody wants to travel to Jersey late at night.
Oh shit.
Damn. Just to chill. Thank you. Yeah, I love Cat too, Granny. I love him. I like him. I don't know him personally, but from what I see, I like him as a person too.
How you like somebody as a person, but you don't know him as a person?
Huh?
How you like somebody as a person?
From what we see. You can like somebody's personality from what you see. No. But they could be totally different if you meet them in the flesh.
Yeah, Cat Williams. Did you see this buffoonery that happened today? With Angela Rye, my homegirl, she gave us a drop. You see it?
Angela Rye checks Kevin O'Reilly for touching her during the scene. Ooh, let me see.
Contribute to whoever you want, and the hope is that they're going to know that you want certain priorities.
He literally tweeted to the members of Congress.
The oldest profession on
you don't have
earth
to touch me.
is not.
He literally tweeted for doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my personal
won't
space.
ever do it again.
Thank you. But he literally
saying like you can contribute to whoever you want, and the hope is that they're going to know that you want certain priorities.
He literally tweeted to the members of Congress.
Profession on
you don't have to touch me.
Is not.
He literally tweeted to these members, thank you for doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my personal space.
I won't ever do it again.
Thank you. But he literally says,
why she had to go there? Was she disrespectful? Was she being disrespectful?
Ew, don't fucking touch her. You shouldn't be touching anybody when you're talking to them. That is a professional space. Don't touch me.
Hold on. It's only right that I do this real quick. Hold on a second.
Peace to the planet, Charlemagne the God here, all right? And I want y'all to go check out the Truth Be Told podcast.
The Truth Be Told podcast.
On the Truth Podcast.
Check out the Truth Be Told podcast with
Truth Be Told is the hottest podcast out today.
The Truth Be Told Podcast.
So, listen, I wouldn't want a man like Kevin O'Reilly, Mr. Fake Ass Magnificent, or what Marvelous, whatever he calls himself.
If that was fucking Idris Elba, Denzel Washington, one of them niggas, or fucking, you know, one of them chiseled body niggas, she wouldn't be like, touch me all you want. I'm all your shit.
Yeah, put your arm around me.
White cracker nigga, she gonna get all disrespectful. Come on now.
Yeah, don't touch me.
So
they don't want us fucking touching them. You think that it would be okay for us to just reach over and tap them and touch them? They wouldn't like it.
Men love women touching them. We love that.
Yeah, that man doesn't like that kind of woman touching him. Okay,
he likes chocolate. That's why he did that.
He does.
He put his hand on it.
He might like Hershey's, or he might like some dark chocolate, that nasty ass the chocolate that tastes like.
He liked the caramel. You know, he liked the caramel. Okay. Angela she was giving caramel. It was giving caramel, and he wanted caramel. He wanted.
No, he probably just wanted to see how it felt to touch a black woman. Like how does? Let me see if I can feel her skin through her shirt.
How many N-words you think he said after that was over?
He probably went the whole night saying that shit in his head.
Damn!
He was calling her a nigga bitch.
You nigga bitch. You big lip bitch.
Yeah, he said that shit before and after every word that he in his head though. Mm-hmm.
We gotta watch it.
Yeah, like that.
One time, just for the people in the back.
Oh, that you want certain priorities.
He literally tweeted to the members of Congress.
The oldest profession on
you don't have to touch me.
is not.
He literally tweeted to these members, "Thank you for doing this. I don't want you to touch me. That's my personal space.
I won't ever do it again.
Thank you." But he literally.
Ooh, this is spicy, baby.
Damn!
He had to look like, I'm black, I'm white. I can do this. She's black. She can't allow me to do what I want to do.
No, he apologized and said that he won't do it again.
Exactly. He know because
I bet you he won't ever tap with the back of his hand a black woman again.
He gonna cut his fingers off tonight. Like, oh, I'm gonna cut my fingers off. And I
Did you ever see Oz where the white skinhead had to go and get gum surgery, and he didn't want the guy, the dentist to do it. I can't remember what the dentist was. He might have been Hispanic or something, but he didn't want him touching him. So the fucking dentist while he was putting him to sleep, he was like, that could be a nigga gum going in your mouth.
The nigga
Damn!
What? So he went back and told Schillinger, if y'all know how Schillinger is, he went back and told Schillinger and the rest of the fucking skinheads, them niggas started making him suck dick. They started fucking him until they told him to get rid of the fucking gum. The nigga cut the piece out because he didn't know where the fuck it came, whose body it came from.
We know black people got black gums.
That's not true.
You're right. That's not true. All not black people got black gums.
What? So there you have it. That's how much they don't like black people. Like they don't even want the thought of another black person helping them.
Unbelievable.
Out of control. So you're gonna like cut your nose to spite your face. Literally cut your gum to spite your face.
Cut your gums.
Nigga cut the shit out in the mirror. It was so disgusting.
Yeah.
But that's what happened. They didn't know, and they was fucking him. They was making him do a bunch of shit, and he was the number 2.
Damn!
Insiders tell Page 6 that Beyonce and JAYZ may be taking legal action against Kanye West for his disgusting comments he made about their kids.
JAYZ reportedly upset Kanye West made offensive remarks about their twins, Remy and Sir. And now Rumi. Social media ran. According to the sources, the couple was shocked by Ye's broken comments and is currently exploring how they want to respond, whether privately or through legal channels. The incident unfolded. Isn't this a First Amendment? Then we got a freedom of speech.
Yeah, finish reading, because
the incident unfolded when Kanye took to Twitter Tuesday night, questioning the mental capacity of the couple's 7-year-old twins. Although the post was later removed, Kanye reported the message hours later, admitting that he deleted the original not out of regret, but to avoid the account being suspended. The insider revealed that JAYZ and Beyonce have no intention of publicly addressing Kanye outbursts, but actively consider their steps in behind the scenes. Damn.
So after you went up on that stage and said, "Damn," And so, hold on, I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce deserved album of the year. If it wasn't for Lemonade, she didn't deserve it. And for them, that's so stupid. How the fuck? Like, why? That's not a suable. Like, you're wasting money and the court's time.
Who, JAYZ?
If they sue him for that, that's ridiculous. Beat his ass.
How they gonna beat his ass?
Beat his ass. That's it. That's it. JAYZ can make calls, and I'm sure Beyonce can too. That's that. What are you suing him for? Like, what y'all gonna get out of that? And I want y'all celebrities, y'all high-ranking, wealthy celebrities, to stop trying to sue people for fucking money that y'all claim that y'all don't need. Sue them to keep their fucking mouths shut. So the next time that they mention you, then they'll have to pay. You're trying to get something that you're not going to get from the, like, suing bloggers and shit like that. Kanye, the judge, what is he going to make him pay you? For what? For calling your kids a fucking name? Grow up. Damn. Like, how come you didn't sue Nas for fucking calling you a camel? What? How come Beyonce didn't sue the fucking the maggots for calling her a fucking robot?
You can't.
Them people been talking about your kids. You should have started with Blue.
Damn. So
like, come on now, get the fuck out of here.
You're not on
You never been to school and started and call people names. Grow the fuck up.
Let's go to 50 Cent.
From somebody who be making diss records.
Damn. Like, we gotta go 50 Cent page. I just feel 50 Cent.
Yes, yeah, because 50 is funny. No, you got to scroll up though. Go up, because 50 he posted about he was like what you said about them kids. No, Glam, start from the beginning on 50's page, please.
He deletes a lot of shit. So this is
Did he? Hold on. Fuck, it looked like he did.
He took a shot at Mayweather.
Okay, hold on. You can't just click on them. You got to read them.
Read what?
Read his captions.
50, I said 50, I said JAYZ and Beyonce kids are retarded. Let's make the hot water boiling hot, or like people say, boiling hot. As much as I don't want to agree with Diddy on anything, but just smile, yay, smile. And fuck them all, man. Fuck them, but bully out now. JAYZ.
Damn. So that other post, 50 says, the one with him and the mic. Nigga said, I didn't post anything yesterday because Jay said the kids are retarded. He said, I can't compete with that kind of shit. I'm listening to his album now. 50, 50 don't fuck with them.
Fuck with who?
He really don't fuck with Kanye either. But he don't fuck with Beyonce and JAYZ. So he's not saying, like, the nigga said, I can't compete with that kind of shit. I'm listening to his album right now. So he's listening to Kanye right now. Damn.
Shit.
50. So in that post that you just read, 50's caption said, as much as I don't agree with Diddy on anything, just smile, yay, and fuck them all, man. Fuck them. Bully out now. I like Spanish songs. I don't know what the fuck that means.
What?
Oh, so you didn't scroll from this one, right? From the one with the white one with the words with Kanye's caption. When you scroll over, he's listening to Kanye's Bully.
No, that's not there.
Yeah, go up. No, up. No, up. No, down then. Right there in the middle. Up in the middle. First, yeah, in the middle.
What, here?
The first row.
Here?
Middle. Yes.
Here?
Yes. Now click on the next picture. Yes. So he's listening to Kanye.
Oh, okay.
And that's the fucking but trust and believe, Kanye don't want to fuck with 50, and 50 knows that. So he's gonna use this right now to just take jabs at, little subliminals at JAYZ and Beyonce, and these are the jabs.
Damn, Jab City, baby.
And it is what it is, because we gonna rock with 50. Damn. Unless he goes against a couple of people, and I don't think that he is, because he loves them.
Well, shout out to we don't.
We showing out.
Out to the kids, man. Jay, you don't pick on kids, man. They innocent, man. If they retarded, let them be retarded, man. That's it, yo.
Okay, but we can't say that, right? Because of course, they're trying to change that because you have to put people in whatever category they're in. We can't just
We know JAYZ look crazy and
with the wig on.
You think Beyonce? You think when he was fucking? You think when Beyonce was fucking? When they was fucking or whatever they were doing? Then Beyonce said, "Damn, this don't look like you. I just don't want my kids looking." Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
No, I honestly think that some of these people that these things are arranged, like these things are put together. I think. Who the fuck would have ever thought that a JAYZ nigga from the street selling drugs, all that shit,
New York,
be with a Beyonce?
I'm sorry, Fanny. I didn't mean to use that word.
In the streets, princess.
Don't find me. I'm sorry. I won't use that no more. I apologize.
You can't. That just wasn't like that. Shit was put together, and that's an industry relationship, and we can see why. Why? Because they needed a powerful couple. They needed a powerful couple.
Kanye,
that's an industry relationship, huh?
No, I said that. I'm just using the words Kanye said. I don't mean. I meant it. I won't say it again. Sorry.
But I mean, unless we're reading, but yeah, we can't just
Yeah, I don't know. No,
I think that I would say that about adults though, but
we say about Trump.
But yeah, children, you have to put and this man got to think like, is he finished having children? He's going to have grandchildren. What if he had disabled children, or how do you mentally disabled children, like just leave the fucking kids alone. Leave kids alone. Leave them alone.
Kanye, you crashing out, man. You doing too much. Like it's like you trying to push a button that just gonna. It's like live your life, my nigga. Live your life. Leave people alone. You rich. You don't need to do this. You sound bitter. Like you sound like me. Like I'm broke. I should be doing that. Like you rich. You should.
Well, he knows that he knows he's bitter. He has to know because he made a list of ops.
Are you crazy, my nigga? What is your end goal? Like, what do you want to accomplish? Like, make some music.
I think he said what he thinks is going to happen, and he also invited it, and asked.
If you want to go, to the upper room, then go to the upper room. You don't have to wait for someone to do it for you. You could do it yourself.
He invited it twice.
Nigga, go. You don't even have to go to get the doctor prescriptions. You can go. You could drink some. What are you gonna drink? Some Fabuloso or some shit like that?
I mean, if he wants, he can. There's an easy way and there's a hard way. You can do it physically, like walk off of something, walk into something, jump off of something, or you can drink something, or you can pull something, or you can, like he can do these things on his own.
You gotta go out like a rock
star. Calling him,
you gotta do a line of coke.
Him saying that, inviting it in is a little kind of like, what was me? Like he's a victim type shit. And if you cannot be mad. I mean, listen, nobody should be killing anybody. But if somebody is inviting it, you like, the fuck you gonna do? You gonna keep provoking people until that's just what you make them do. After you told them to do it. Like, stop being like Drake. The person that you loved, then you hated, then you loved, now you hate him again. Like, he asked for the drama, he asked for the comebacks and the diss records, and he got it, and now he's suing. This guy, he asked for it, now people don't fuck with him, now he want them to kill him.
I want the truth!
Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? The industry is a messed up fucking place.
He's sick. He's sick.
A lot of them are sick. A lot of them are fucking sick. He just so happened to be a sick person that comes on our fucking timeline because of who we follow.
Damn, this guy did a lot of shit. Hold on a second. I wanted to spend the next hour be watching your boy, about Big U, and just,
All right, so I was watching No Jumper, and like I told you, I was just watching them probably hours before them niggas busted in on them. I was watching them live, and it was that same night that they got locked up. But is Wack 100 in his title too? Because Wack said some shit too.
They said Wack allegedly got him locked up. I don't know why. I don't know how. He's gonna explain it, I'm sure.
Okay.
Go watch this gentleman. His name is, give him a shout out.
This is Poetic Flacco. Hey, fat boy.
Hey, fat boy. Thanks for not letting us use your shit.
Thanks for letting us use it.
You ain't letting us, nigga. We using it. You just don't let us. Whatever. We'll just watch it together. We're gonna learn about it.
You say thank you for letting us, then he'll let us.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Follow this guy. He's good. He's a good guy.
Really, really, really bad. If you haven't heard already, earlier this morning, the Department of Justice announced that Big U, Loose Cannon, and Brick Baby, they've all been charged in a federal complaint alleging racketeering crimes were committed by the Rolling 60s. 19 people total have been arrested and charged in the first federal complaint.
Oh, shit. I just got rid of the whole YouTube. I just deleted the YouTube.
What you hoping you're doing?
Fucked up. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll get it back. Blame it on alcohol.
Blame it on the goose.
Got me getting loose. Blame it on the Tron. Game it on the hot.
What did he say after that? After Trump?
I don't know. He's drunk after that.
He should get with Trump at the same time.
He said, blame it on Trump. That's we're gonna change the remix. We're gonna do the remix.
Yes, we need the remix.
Blame it on Trump. Got me in the slump.
Oh, yes.
Now, this federal complaint is surrounding Big U and Big U Enterprises, and the people you see.
That's two bitches.
What the feds believe helped Big.
There's two. Look at the two females on the end. That one on top.
Wait, yeah. What about them?
I think the one on the top in the second row, the last one. I think she was fucking Big U.
Okay. Well, you know, Lord got to be one of my. Okay.
You commit crimes. Brick Baby is also the subject of another separate.
Why they show that old ass picture?
We know nothing about.
How's old? What the fuck is it? 2 years old?
The nigga got dreads. Long ass dreads right now.
Don't matter. You got to see who he look like. You know, his face don't change.
Till Brick Baby goes to court and the indictment gets unsealed. So there's a lot of components working here, and I'm gonna try to simplify it as much as possible. He
actually looks more drugged out right now.
Shock to a lot of us, but the people involved, like Brick Baby, this came as a shock to a lot of court, and the indictment gets.
What you said?
He doesn't look like that right now. He looks like really, really like drugged out. And excuse me, before we got on, that's what they was talking about. They were saying that the nigga got to be in there going through it because he was doing a bunch of drugs.
Damn.
They were saying that they feel for him because he got to be in there going through it.
Relax.
I want the truth. It's unsealed. So there's a lot of components working here, and I'm gonna try to simplify it as much as possible in this video. This came as a shock to a lot of us, but the people involved, like Brick Baby and Loose Cannon, they've been expecting this for a very long time. It's been a countdown, to be honest. They've knew that the RICO was coming for some time now. The feds have raided Brick Baby and Loose Cannon's crib. They've had several interactions with the feds. So the feds have been messing with them for a very long time, and they would even admit to such.
Look, outside of that,
Glam look
picked you up 2 times, right? You said the feds have picked you up on numerous occasions, right?
What part?
Lady
what time?
Fino,
Yeah. Okay, so look.
So
we're gonna elaborate and we're gonna respond to that. Yeah. No. Because at the end of the day, it's like this, right? Because when the same time they came right? They came and got Big Useless, right? And then they rolled on me.
Yeah.
So you already know the answer.
I don't know that they wrote on you. I'm telling you. I'm saying
we dealing with this
2 separate times. Okay, I hear you.
Okay, wait. Hold on.
You're talking.
No, look
to them.
Okay, so listen.
You can't just say
Okay, no. So
Loose Cannon and Brick Baby revealed last night that Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, and Big U all had a run-in with the feds right around the exact same time.
You gotta rewind it so you can see.
Was raided and an AK-47 was found. And
go back to Banana Roundtable.
I'm telling you. I'm saying
we dealing with this.
That's how he looks right there in the purple.
It looks good. It looks clean.
I didn't say that he didn't look clean. I said that look at his face. He looks drunk. Watch how he speaks and his eyes. The nigga is like mad, head sick, gone. His head. Like,
Hold on.
You're talking.
No,
you,
look.
To them.
Okay, so listen.
You can't just say
Okay, no. So
Loose Cannon and Brick Baby revealed last night that Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, and Big U all had a run-in with the feds right around the exact same time. Now, Brick Baby house was raided and an AK-47 was found. And Brick Baby picked up a federal gun case at the time. Now, Brick will say that the feds and the state police raided his home. However, the feds didn't really charge him. It's the state police who charged him, but it was a DA reject. But after they raided his crib, Brick Baby will confide in his homie at the time called Christopher Lovejoy, aka 600. And he will tell 600 that he was notified that Big U was being investigated for a federal RICO. And he will tell 600 that the federal RICO was stemming from a hot one out of town. And by hot one, he means a murder that took place out of town.
600, that go back to you. He told you, the feds talked to him and told you what?
Hey, do not sell your house in northern Westchester, Putnam, and Dutchess before doing.
You understand? I'm with Brick at this time. I was his savior to bring it back to the hood. He's telling me everything that's going on, so I know what's going on with the case and all everything other. So he's telling me, man, the feds be on all your videos, bro. They're like, man, Lovejoy gives us a tour of the hood every day.
He telling
me. We watch all your videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, huh? Why do I watch my video? Like, whatever. But he's like, yeah, bro. They found the chop. I'm like, okay. So I didn't really think nothing of it because, like I told you, my whole stance with him at that point was he never told before this. So I just assumed that he was in some hot grease and he had whatever he had coming from the legal system. So I never really followed up on till time started going by. Like, nigga, what's up with that case? They start going around it. You know
no, 600. Your first red flag was when he started telling you the feds was telling him about Big U.
Oh,
feds don't just go to telling you unless you.
So that's what he telling me. He like, bro, Big U on fire, bro. It's ugly for Cuz. They want Cuz in jail. They got a RICO on him. I'm like, yeah. He like, no, but you ain't got nothing to worry about. It's a Big U RICO, not a 6-0 RICO. Everybody who he been dealing with, they tied Cuz to a hot one out the way. I'm like, oh. He said, yeah, it's ugly. I'm like, damn.
That's the thing the family.
Hey, Flacco, you see what we be saying?
Whoa. Who's that Flacco guy? I don't know.
I want the truth. I want the truth.
Not this.
Get a Flacco.
Not this guy, bro. Not Flacco. Hey, bro. I don't know nothing. The hot one out of town, aka the murder out of town that they're referring to, is the 2021 murder of Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn Williams is the best friend of Big U's son. Rayshawn Williams lives with Big U at some point. Now, Rayshawn Williams was found dead in a ditch with multiple bullet wounds in Vegas in 2021. Late last week, Christopher Lovejoy, aka 600, would actually take to social media to reveal that the family of Rayshawn Williams told him that the police located Big U's DNA under Rayshawn Williams' fingernails.
Man, we got some pretty disturbing news, man. And I remember a couple of days ago when I mentioned that case where the kid, the football player, you know, Big U's son's best friend, played on the football team, who was living with Big U, was killed. And it was saying that Big U didn't show up to the funeral, never contacted the mother for any type of support, anything. Just blocked her and everything, right? It was just like, damn, bro, like you always say if you know anything about these gang murders to give you the information. But when the football player is the best friend of your son who was living with you turns up dead, you don't want nothing to do with nothing, right? So the news came out today, this morning. The mother said that Big U has been denying to give his DNA. So they had to send a warrant to get Big U's DNA. You want to take a wild guess whose DNA came back on the son? Big U, Eugene Henley's DNA came back on her son's fingernails.
WAC 100 will follow this up by posting a call between himself and the family of Rayshawn Williams, where they are alerting WAC 100 that the police plan on arresting Big U in late March, early April.
You got a dope case, conspiracy. So, yeah, wait, that is DNA test in my brother nails. Okay, so, that's bad work. So that means my brother.
Now, that's what y'all been hearing. This one ain't nobody heard. Let me find this shit.
Since April. They still ain't arrested you, nigga? Well, they told me between me and you, please, between me and you, don't tell nobody because they don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the ending of March, the beginning of April.
She told Wack don't tell nobody, but Wack told the entire internet. Now, Wack's explanation for this is he had to tell the internet because if he didn't, people will look at him a certain way. But right on cue, everything that's been discussed on the internet over the last year and a half surrounding Big U, Big Baby, Rayshawn Williams, and everything in Loose Cannon, it all came in fruition, even down to the exact arrest date. Right on cue, the feds announced the federal indictment of Big U and 18 other Rolling 60 associates this morning.
Starting today, anyone can monetize with ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network, thousands of newsletters have already monetized, and it's about to get even better.
Good morning. I'm Joe McNally, the acting United States Attorney here in Los Angeles. Today, we're here to announce federal criminal charges against Eugene Henley Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise, an enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement.
We will learn several things during this press conference. We will learn that the feds have been looking at the podcast in LA. They've been looking at several LA podcasts, recording, taking down everything. So if you've been speaking on an LA podcast as of lately, bro, over the last 4 years, you are in severe trouble. Let's just say you in trouble. Now, the feds would also alert that this entire investigation, this entire RICO.
Duncan, share the live. Duncan, appreciate you coming in. Share the live. Share the live. Please share the live.
Investigation into Big U and his associates and his business dealings all started with the murder of Rayshawn Williams. When they began to investigate the murder of Rayshawn Williams in 2021, that's when the investigation of Big U and the Rolling 60 started. Now, the feds will officially say that Big U is responsible for the death of Rayshawn Williams, in their opinion.
As I said, Mr. Henley is a widely known leader within the Rolling 60s. He rose to prominence in that gang decades ago, and he has since been a fixture on the internet, talk shows, and podcasts, all things that law enforcement have looked at closely as part of this investigation. He has maintained the image of an entertainment industry entrepreneur running a music label and of somebody who gives back to the
Thank you.
Why?
Funding a South LA-based charity, Developing Options, which purports to help at youth risk escape gang life and escape the perils of gangs in high crime areas. The facts alleged in the complaint paint a very different picture. It is one of a murderer, a thief.
Cal, I thought you were Duncan, really. I'm glad to know you're not Duncan.
A liar, and a cheat, and the criminals that enabled him. For example, Mr. Henley engaged in a murder of a musician signed to his label in 2021 and dumped the victim's body in Las Vegas off of the I-15 freeway. He then attempted to evade and obstruct the investigation into the murder, including ordering witnesses not to speak with law enforcement.
Let's run through the murder of Rayshawn Williams and exactly why they're tying Big U to the murder of Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn was signed to Big U's record label, Unique Music. So on January 20th, 2021, Big U sent Rayshawn Williams to Vegas to record music and a Grammy nomination.
If you're watching this, please share the live. Share the live. Just share it out. Share it again. Like it. Share it again to all your people.
The studio. He got an Airbnb for Rayshawn Williams, and he paid for the studio time.
I like the numbers. Keep sharing. Keep sharing.
For a week. Rayshawn Williams was to record a bunch of music, and afterwards, Big U would choose which music he can get behind according to the affidavit. But according to the documents, when Rayshawn Williams got to Vegas, he really wasn't taking advantage of being able to record in a Grammy-nominated studio. He will record one day, take the next day off. They won't see him the following day. He come back, and then they don't see him again. So the Grammy-nominated studio, right, one of the employees contacted Big U, and they let Big U know, hey, bruh, you paying for studio time, but homie ain't really coming to record like that. Big U, being really annoyed, according to the court documents, hopped in his vehicle with one of his right-hand mans who goes by Robinson. So Big U and Robinson hopped in the car, and they drove to Vegas. Big U popped up at Rayshawn Williams' Airbnb at about 2 a.m. on January 24th.
Here's how I eat low-carb, high-protein meals every day. These are my lunches this week. Eating carnivore or keto isn't cheap.
When confronted by Big U for being lazy and not recording, Rayshawn Williams would tell Big U that he didn't go to the studio a couple of days because he didn't have a ride to the studio. It's unclear exactly how that discussion went, but it couldn't have went too bad because Big U will still schedule a studio session for 7 p.m. that day, and Rayshawn Williams would join Big U at the studio a couple hours later, around like 9-ish p.m. So Rayshawn Williams and Big U went to the studio, according to the documents, and they recorded records and heard the other records that Rayshawn Williams had recorded. And they
Duncan, stop snitching, and Kel's mind your business.
Officials believe that Big U turned off his phone shortly after leaving the studio with Rayshawn Williams because Big U's phone stopped reporting data shortly after 12:30 a.m. But officials will say they know that Big U drove the vehicle with Rayshawn Williams in it back to the Airbnb because around 1:13 a.m. they arrived at the Airbnb according to the survey.
Vintage, are you watching this video, Vintage? Are you sleeping? Come on, Granny DACA.
Surveillance footage, and Rayshawn Williams got out of the vehicle.
Shut up. I was on the phone.
Granny, get off the phone. Vintage, I need you off the phone, please.
And went inside and grabbed all of his belongings, despite the fact that Rayshawn Williams' flight wasn't scheduled until the following day, and the Airbnb checkout wasn't scheduled until
Thank you, Vintage.
The following day. So Rayshawn Williams grabbing all of his belongings from out the house was kind of suspicious according to officials, but he grabbed all of his belongings and got back into the vehicle with Big U according to the officials. Per the Airbnb footage, Rayshawn Williams and Big U would drive off together. Big U's phone wouldn't come back on or start pinging information until about 2:15 a.m. A witness at the studio would say that Big U returned back to the studio without Rayshawn Williams at 3 a.m. in the morning. Now, the witness would say that Big U was drenched in sweat, and when they asked Big U what he was doing, he said that he just left the gym. About 6 hours later, Rayshawn Williams' body was found in a ditch near North Vegas at about 9 a.m. in the morning. Now, police believed, or they determined, his death was a manner of a homicide. Investigators believe that between 1:13 a.m. and 2:15 a.m., Big U and Rayshawn Williams drove away from the Airbnb.
Please don't let it happen.
Big U drove Rayshawn Williams to North Vegas, shot and killed Rayshawn Williams, and dumped his body in a ditch, and then drove back to the studio drenched in sweat. Investigators will say, according to witness testimony, that Big U and Rayshawn Williams had an altercation at the studio before they ultimately left together. And the altercation stemmed from Big U discovering that while Rayshawn Williams was in Vegas, one of the songs that he recorded at that studio was a record that
she was
could be
scrolling through
interpreted
the
as a Big U diss track.
with,
According to officials, they have a witness account of the altercation, but they don't have the footage of the altercation because shortly after Rayshawn's body was found, Big U instructed the studio to delete or remove all equipment that was in the studio the night that the altercation took place, as well as delete all the surveillance footage. So they don't have the footage of the actual altercation, but they have a first-hand account of it. And that's why they're charging Big U with the murder of Rayshawn Williams.
Answered questions when he was down there. They asked him when the last time you saw this person or this person, that person,
I'm
and
not
he
on my
told him,
phone.
oh, 6 months, a year. Nigga, it's not
Glamorous.
believable
I'm
that
not
a human being went that long without washing their hands because
Thank you, Granny.
your skin get up under his nails.
Kels, I
You
understand.
know, you had to see him, so he kind of himself saying he ain't been around him,
We drink
but
every
his
night.
DNA, but that ain't even the worst. The worst ain't even come out. So I told Six until it come out, you don't say nothing. It come out, it's in the blog.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Wack. From my perspective, I don't know about them 6 months. The 6 months is kind of
You
like,
ain't
bro,
researching anything,
if
man.
there's eyewitnesses who seen you at the studio that night, it's kind of 6 months is hard to believe, especially if this is somebody who used to live with you. This is somebody who was
But I
signed
was
to your label.
scrolling.
Not seeing them in 6 months, but they're signed to you is kind of like, I don't know about that one. But in terms of the DNA, there has been some misinformation being spread about Big U's DNA being found under the fingernail of Rayshawn Williams. The truth about that is they did indeed get Big U's DNA, and they did indeed test it. Now, the DNA results came back inconclusive, but Rayshawn Williams.
Listen, he's not aesthetic. Vince has got a crush on him, all right, Duncan?
No, I fucking don't. No, I don't.
This Vince's boo. So don't talk about Vince's boo like that, all right?
Please, why do you always lie? In the beginning of every fucking show, you said you swear you're gonna tell the
Had his
truth.
girl, had his mom, right. So they're saying that we can't completely say Big U's DNA is here, but we can't say it's not either. So it's inconclusive. Investigating this murder and trying to really pin down Big U was the beginning of this entire investigation into Big U Enterprise and the RICO we currently see with the Rolling 60s. Without this murder, this investigation in RICO never happens. But this murder isn't the only charge on this RICO. They're charging Big U, as you guys just heard, and his associates with robbery, fraud, human trafficking. So let's get into some of these charges and really break it down. So let's get into the human trafficking charge.
Henley's criminal enterprise also engaged in other crimes, including transporting prostitutes across state lines.
Turn your ideas into video with
You transporting prostitutes? It's a flight.
AI.
That's what the girl was doing. That girl in the second row.
Sporting strip clubs.
According to officials, Big U utilized this woman right here, Armani Afalaj, who he was also intimate with. He utilized her to transport 304s across state lines often. So she would recruit the women to come to Big U parties when he's chilling with the boys. Now, according to police, one of these interactions was actually captured on wiretap, which is severely underwhelming. When we hear the charge human
You
trafficking,
are
I'm
wrong.
thinking
Glam
something
chose
crazy.
to use him.
Right, like busting down some 304s, bro. I guess it's considered that. The human trafficking dates back to an incident that took place November of 2022, which really highlights how long they've been investigating for. So in November of 2022, Big U paid Afalaj $1,000 to transport 3 women from the Central District of California to Las Vegas to engage in prostitution and other crimes under Nevada law. The feds, being armed with this information, decided not to go to Big U because
this nigga got prescriptions on us?
What you mean?
He had glasses on this whole interview?
No, but when he left, he fucking put them on. Duncan said, pick a struggle.
This nigga said,
don't make us laugh at him because he's not going to let us use his shit no more.
Yeah.
Under Nevada law. The feds, being armed with this
but they don't even know it properly. They fucked up. They're like, all right, nigga. What the, yeah, I heard. This nigga drunk.
He knows that. He knows his shit is crooked. They be in the comments getting on his ass.
Information, decided not to go to Big U.
His glasses from Build-A-Bear.
They decided to go directly to
I hate you, Duncan. I hate you, Duncan. I hate you. I hate you.
He said they don't fit his huge ass fucking I'm not reading no more. Come on, Duncan. We got to be able to use this man's content.
Duncan, I hate you.
let's call her by her first name, Armani.
Lamb
So the
said,
feds
I mean,
went to Armani and presented her with
oh,
everything they had. They said, yo,
my glasses on. Kel said he put his glasses on the check.
What Kel said?
He had to put his glasses on the check.
He wants to got the information properly. You don't want fake information. I want real information. He got the glasses on. He real now.
we got the wiretaps, bro. Do you want to be honest with us? And she kept.
He don't have us blocked. He don't have us blocked in King.
Yeah, after this, that's it.
Honest with them. June of 2023, they went to her house and they told her they got the wiretaps. They know everything that happened, and they planned on charging her with sex trafficking if she don't cooperate.
He said he better off going blind.
So
what?
He said he's better off going blind.
He admitted that she promoted prostitution, but she did say that she doesn't think that she's a pimp. She's just known for bringing the hose around whenever she's asked to bring the hose around. Now, according to Armani, we call her by her first name,
right,
now,
Granny?
She told investigators that she provided Big U with women as long as the women were paid. That representation is corroborated by a series of intercepted calls from January 2023, when Armani said she was bringing 7 women to Big U, and after which Big U talked to Armani and others about her being upset when they did not get paid right away. According to Armani, she told her women, cash, charge them before you hit. Cash before smash. So apparently when the women was coming around and they were smashing before getting cash, you know, some of them was getting shorter. You feel me? They wasn't getting the full amount, and Armani wasn't having it. So that's on wiretap as well, of them having that conversation of why you not paying my girls the right amount. Here's
Yo,
where the
he is
story
not
gets a
gonna
little
let us
crazy.
use his
So she
shit no
talked to the
more.
investigators. She let them know,
Duncan, you better find a way to get us this information, because this man is not gonna. I bet you we're not gonna be able to use his shit no more.
You know,
come next week, ain't gonna be no pretty Flacco in your search bar.
Pay for it, etc., etc. So
I mean,
she
poetic
agreed
Flacco.
to meet the investigators at a particular time and date, but the investigators told her, "Hey, bruh,
They have the
don't
best
tell Big U we talked
information.
You got it." So she agreed, right? And her knowing that she's on wiretap, by the way, right? Because the police is showing her and playing her the wiretap of their conversation and saying, "Yo, own up to it." And that's why she owned up to it. So knowing she's on wiretap and knowing the investigators told her, don't talk to anybody about this.
Struggling to get started on your book? Meet Squibbler, the AI book writer that transforms.
Yeah, that reflection on the glasses is annoying.
As they left, I'm talking about that day immediately. There's a wiretap conversation of Big U, Armani, and others on the phone where Armani is telling Big U the feds just came by. The document says, however, after they told her don't talk to Big U, wiretap communication between Big U, her, and others showed that after Armani's interview, she met with Big U and other Big U enterprise associates to discuss her interaction with law enforcement. Those calls started right after the interview, with an associate calling Big U, demanding to talk to him immediately about Money. On that call, Big U made sure that the caller kept Armani where she was at so that Big U could meet up with her about it. The next day, Big U and Armani talked on the phone about what happened yesterday. Armani never met with the investigators after the conversation with Big U, and she stopped cooperating, right? She refused to cooperate any further, which is why she was arrested and picked up in this RICO. Now, according to wiretap, Big U was talking to another associate, let him know while on the phone, while on a wiretap, that his lawyer told him that he shouldn't be on the phone. So Big U was well aware. I'm talking about like well aware, like what was going on. So he knew they were investigating him ever since late 2022, early 2023. They're also charging Big U with robberies and a string of extortion that stems anywhere from extorting individual citizens, extorting NBA All-Stars, extorting entertainers, and extorting local businesses.
The RICO charges against Mr. Henley and his associates reflect a pattern of crimes that runs a gambit from extortion to robbery to murder to tax fraud and to human trafficking, all under the umbrella of a well-organized criminal organization led by Mr. Henley. Additionally, Mr. Henley duped the county of Los Angeles by running a nonprofit developing options, which was set up to pull youth out of the gang life and promote anti-gang solutions. Yet
Screen
Mr.
time is
Henley
over, Glenn.
continued to personally orchestrate violent gang activity that impact our communities.
It's at this stage in the indictment we get introduced to Loose Cannon's role and Brick Baby role in this indictment. You see, Loose Cannon and Brick Baby were described as essentially Big U's henchmen, people who were under Big U who committed crimes and robberies on behalf of Big U. And there's several instances that they describe. The first instance would be Big U and Loose Cannon and the dispensary play. So there was a local dispensary paying Big U about $25,000 a month for protection. Now, the dispensary owner got sick and tired of paying it, and he stopped paying it. And when he stopped paying the $25,000 a month, Big U said, according to the officials now, Big U said, okay, you're not going to play no more? Okay, cool. So in retaliation, on July 5th of 2021, a couple of Big U associates, about a dozen plus, they ran up in a dispensary with guns and armed. Now, strategically, they ran up in a dispensary with no mask on, barefaced, because they wanted the victim one to know that we are Big U guys, and this is because you didn't pay Big U that $25,000. And one of the dudes involved, as you guys see right here, Tremaine Williams, was Loose Cannon. They took the belongings of the customers, the owners, anybody that was in the dispensary. They robbed you. Like, it don't matter if you were a customer or an employee, you got robbed. They took the marijuana. They took all the cash from the dispensary. They took it all. Now, here's the part of the story that I found almost unbelievable. Like, I couldn't believe it. All right, if I didn't already hear this story before, I would think it was impossible. So during the robbery, apparently one of the assailants contacted Big U, according to authorities. They put the store owner, the dispensary owner, on the phone with Big U on FaceTime, where Big U is letting him know, hey, bro, I try to warn you, man. I told you to keep paying that $25,000. According to officials, now Flacco, I don't want no smoke. I want the truth. All right. So after they robbed him, they put the dude on FaceTime with Big U, and Big U essentially said, all right, listen, they taking your stuff to my crib. Come over to my crib, and we can have a conversation about you possibly getting some things back, but we got to reinstate our original agreement. So the victim went to Big U's premises, as you guys see right here, and others were there, including Loose Cannon, according to the victim. Now, Big U told this person, that's how you rob yourself. Then Big U demanded $10,000 from the victim to ensure that other robberies did not occur. Now, according to reports, Big U also
who are you, nigga?
Directed the victim.
Sorry, that's me typing.
Other businesses or dispensaries that he could similarly rob and assure that the victim.
No, I was not. I was looking at my phone.
They will also compensate them from whatever they get. They reinstated the agreement, but it wasn't 25 bands a month as it used to be, because he was no longer at that peak of business. So they agreed and settled on a lower amount. But here's the thing. Victim one went working with the police, bro. He said, bruh, I done had enough, bruh. All right. I'm talking. So then he began to cooperate with the police. And they began to scheme up methods to really catch Big U in the act of extortion, which we will get to shortly.
And so basically it's like, cause he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how the they get that? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cause it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police. I seen he get like 20 guns. When he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm high tech shit.
No, this is him like telling on himself right here. This is him telling on himself, saying in the beginning he was saying how like he would extort people, and then now he's talking about a nigga who was selling fucking guns but writing down the serial numbers and the names to who he was giving it to. Why are they on these podcasts talking about this shit? And it directly attaches them.
So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right?
That's the exact sequence of event that took place with the dispensary. Robbed the dispensary. The person is at the house because they FaceTime Big U allegedly, according to the documents, while at the dispensary. They agreed to meet up at the crib. They meet up at the crib. They give the guy a portion of his money back, told him, hey, bro, you got to get back on the payment plan. According to the document, Loose Cannon admitting to this on No Jumper contributed to him being charged and indicted for it, because the victim been saying Loose Cannon was involved, but there's no video footage of Loose Cannon involved. There's no surveillance of Loose Cannon involved.
That's glare.
Loose
Thank
Cannon
God.
saying this No Jumper led to the feds indicting him for being involved, because the victim statement and your statement aligns with exactly what took place. So this is bad.
Data brokers are selling your private information.
Thank you, Duncan. We will.
That information can lead.
In that same interview, Loose Cannon would break
back as the police.
They robbed Meek Mill at the instructions of Big U, and they were able to extort $50,000 from Rick Ross, but Big U took all the money and iced them out, and that's how they fell out.
Cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his
high-tech shit.
I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like
Wack just letting him talk.
Keep snitching, nigga.
Yeah, Wack looking at him like, yeah, huh?
What you said?
What else? For real?
And then like one day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was gonna make dude give him 20 for getting it back.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course. He did that to
that nigga's messy.
Why you on a gangster podcast with skateboards behind you? They ain't gangster, nigga.
Those probably belong to what's that white boy's Adam 21?
Well, the fucking might be. It belong there. What's the other nigga? The Tony Hawk.
Right, man. He looking like keep talking. He said, "Shut your mouth, but keep talking."
So,
the club when you sweated them in the club,
yeah,
dude. And Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
No, yeah, they sent that because I called Ross. I'm like,
Shut up, Kels. Why y'all keep talking about these people's faces?
Drop off to 50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live on crib. So
the record, Kel
Ross
said
dropped
that
off
Wack
to
doesn't take
50,000,
water in his chin.
and so me and the homies, we go back. He stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up.
Loose Cannon and Big U's relationship, as it's identified in the document, it's similar to Big U's and Brick Baby's relationship. Now, Loose Cannon is indicted for doing robberies on behalf of Big U. Brick Baby is also indicted for doing robberies on behalf of Big U. On November 11th, 2022, Brick Baby and Big U had a conversation that was wiretapped. During that conversation, Brick Baby identified as Mitchell. Big U identified as Henley. Mitchell, Brick Baby, was, having a conversation about how much money Brick Baby should give to Big U in the recent robbery they partaked in. Now, if we scroll down, you will see Big U is talking to another gentleman in a wiretap call, and that conversation goes, they robbed
I was turning off
Baby from some ish. They made a ninja call his plug, and then they booked him. So in another wiretap call, Big U was talking to somebody who confirms that Brick Baby made somebody call their plug, and then they robbed the plug. And apparently, Big U only got a portion of the money because they had to split it between 5 to 7 people. And remember the owner of the dispensary that allegedly got robbed by Loose Cannon and Big U? Well, that owner began to cooperate with the feds, right? Began to cooperate with police. And they began to record all his interactions with Big U. When Big U called demanding he bring his weekly payments, when he pulled up to give Big U the weekly payments, all of that got recorded on video. This is one of the dudes I really feel bad for. He was just a legal business owner who opened up a dispensary in the wrong neighborhood that was ran by Big U in the rolling 60s, because you can see here, yo, they agreed, yo, give us $2,000 every Monday, and he had to bring $2,000 every Monday, 8 bands a month. It got to a point where, yo, the agreement didn't even matter, right? According to the document, Big U would call him and be like, hey, bro, I need $3,000, right? I'm trying to get a gift for somebody. And he had to bring the money whenever he was called. And when he don't, well, you see threats right here where it says in the document, you know, Big U told him, do we need to do another takeover like we did before? I think dude was ready to play ball, but once it gets to a point where, yo, you're literally being drained dry, yo, you are being drained so dry that you don't even have enough to live. Like, you don't even have enough to run your business. Like, you essentially have to tell at this point to survive and live and eat. So the dude began to work with the feds, and the feds began to give him money to give to Big U. He's on camera paying Big U $1,000 of his extortion
With Fed money?
$1,500 of his extortion fee, $1,000. And then it got to a point around 2023 where I guess Big U was sort of understanding the feds were investigating him. So then his homeboy began to accept the money on his behalf. Robinson accepted numerous weekly payments.
His name is
Big U,
Eugene.
according to the officials.
And
And all
he's
of
a
this,
big
by
guy.
the way, is on camera, including the wiretaps where they're demanding that the victim bring them their money. There's a great deal of extortion claims, and if I cover everything, we'll be here all day. All right,
And we can't be. We cannot. We
I
can't.
think it's
Too
unfortunate.
many jokes.
As of now,
Yeah,
Big
he had
U
another video
is
out there.
innocent until proven guilty. As of now, Loose Cannon is innocent until proven guilty. As of now, Brick Baby is innocent until proven guilty. Now, I think it's very unfortunate that they find themselves in this situation. And at the end of the day, man, this should be a wake-up call to everybody, bro, that, yo, living a life of on the straight and narrow, bro, is always the best option, bro.
All right, he finished
Because
talking
no
about it.
matter how long ago you do crimes, bro, is
He had another video. That was the first one. The second one. He got 20. Damn.
So y'all know that Big U and Whack 100 used to be best friends. And then a couple years ago, I don't know if it was like over like when Nipsey passed away is when they stopped becoming friends, like when they started beefing.
Switch to Google Fi Wireless with
But Whack
features
has
like
been going
hotspot,
hard on him ever since.
tethering, and spam call blocking.
I know, right? 18 minutes and he want to hear this nigga fucking talk in slow motion.
Y'all want to hear him again? I'm just updating y'all. Y'all don't. Oh, fuck y'all. Y'all don't want to be updated. Fuck it.
We already updated them niggas is locked up. They're gonna be going for a minute because they were dumb. How the fuck $25,000 a month from a fucking weed dispenser? How much money are they making? And then you want this nigga to pay you $8,000 every fucking Monday, but then you also want to dip in his pockets when you want to buy somebody a $3,000 gift. I want the truth. Why y'all gotta open up y'all businesses over in that neighborhood? That's wild. You're paying this nigga for security, but that's the same money that you're making. How are you paying your rent? And how are you doing anything? How are you paying the rent for the business? How are you paying your mortgage or your rent for home or your car note? How the fuck are you buying food? Whatever you make, you're giving to them.
Facts.
That's wild. He said at least Glam could read instead of that guy.
Glam drunk. Glam can't do that tonight.
How about read the transcript and set up the video?
I can't read a first grade book right now.
Not 2,500. It was 25,000 a month, and what did he say? 25,000 a month, and then I think 2,000. I mean, something thousand every Monday.
Purdue.
What you mean? Come on. What that mean?
You want me some coochie?
No, Kels, are you saying that that's not a lot of money?
Purdue.
What don't add up? What are you talking? It's two different people that they were talking about. One had to pay him $25,000 a month for protection, and the other one had to give him some amount every fucking Monday. What are you talking about? I wasn't doing any math.
Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah, and
you
we
like
were just
okay.
talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, called Nip. Nip answered the phone.
Yeah, and
you
we
like
were just
okay.
talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30 minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he get killed. You get a call.
That's what he just said. That's in the paperwork. I don't know. I don't know what they make, and that's what I'm saying. They would have had to clearly be, if they wasn't making that much, they would have had to be coming out of pocket somehow to give them that money to stay in that location for that protection. That's just it's a bugged out number to me. $25,000 a fucking month. Like, how much money are you making on Bud?
Damn.
I want the truth.
No, that's LA. They might be making a lot of money. I don't know.
We don't know, Granny.
But I don't ever see any of I never in New York, I don't see any of them stores with the line fucking out the 2,000 every Monday. That was another person. That was a different person. That was the 2,000 every Monday. That's what he said. He had to give him 8,000 a month, and then when he felt like getting more money, he would get like $3,000 when he wanted to get a gift for somebody. That's there's two different locations.
I want the truth.
The $25,000 was the protection for that for the dispensary.
You answer the chat. I can't.
And Big U. It wasn't Big U that pulled the trigger. It was another one of somebody that was in they set. I cannot remember this guy's name, but he was like somebody that they used to make fun of and call a snitch and shit like that. He's the one that did it, but that doesn't say that Big U wasn't the one that set it up.
Share it live, y'all. Share it live. Share it live.
Oh, y'all have lines out of y'all weed shops, Granny? Yeah, we and any of them, even in the city, I've never seen them with like more than 5 people in them. So I don't know how much money them places make. I do see a lot of older white people in them. Why did he pay for protection? Because they in LA and that they want to be in the area and sell weed where in this Crip area or blood, whatever they are. What's Big U? He was with Nipsey, Crip, in the Crip area.
Rolling 60s.
But then he waited till he got killed. No, Nipsey wasn't paying for protection. Nipsey was that guy. Nipsey was the protection, but he wasn't protected. Right. Yeah. Nipsey was the protection that wasn't protected. So
you knew Nip, Granny?
So I remember watching that episode too when Loose Cannon said that. It's just a lot of drama going on within that whole Crip community in LA. And they gotta get their shit together because they fucking killing each other and sending each other to jail.
I want the truth.
That's like mad stupid. So yeah, I'm sure he was he seemed like a good guy. I didn't really follow. I think I liked one of his songs. I didn't even know who he was until my son's father was in the hospital one day, and it was people by the door asking if he was Nipsey Hussle. I had to Google him.
Your baby father like Nipsey Hussle?
He did. He looks older now. Well, I guess how Nipsey would look, but he's way younger than Nip. But yeah, he does look like him. Yeah, I didn't know who the fuck he was.
Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, shout out to Nipsey. Rest in peace, Nipsey.
Rest in peace, Nipsey.
But they just killing each other off and sending each other to jail. Like what that's so stupid. It's crazy. Like just live your lives and live them legally. Why y'all gotta and y'all the great thing is Big U, they say that he does a lot of community things. So he's doing the community things on drug money, but he's still doing things for the community. Right? He's not going and shooting places up. The niggas taking from the drug dealers. He's being an Omar right now. And he's taking care of the community, the less fortunate.
You give it back to the community that gave him the crack money.
Like, the only thing is you just shouldn't have fucking killed nobody. Why you went and allegedly did that to your son's best friend? Like, y'all just be doing that and then leave him in the alleyway. Like, nobody's gonna find him.
Fuck.
Then go back to the same fucking studio you left with him but didn't come back with him. And then came dumb sweaty.
Damn.
Like, come on. You know, I don't, whatever. Take from the drug dealers and do things for the community, but
Yeah, just moment.
You extort them that much. Like, they still got to make a living.
What was that?
Before turning himself in to the FBI. It's the latest twist in a story we've been following all day long. Federal officers arresting more than a dozen members tied to the gang known as the Roland 60 neighborhood Crips. Tonight, the feds say they have the man who is their leader. Eyewitness.
Don't start talking about this man.
What we're learning tonight. Michelle.
Mark, for many in Los Angeles, Eugene Henley Jr. is known as someone who has worked to keep others and the youth out of gangs. But in an ironic twist, federal authorities are now saying he was running a mafia-like criminal enterprise.
This is my last video before I turn myself in.
Eugene Henley Jr., a.k.a. Big U, defending himself in a series of social
in New York
taken on his way to surrender to authorities for RICO charges.
I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This is the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help.
Now at 11, an accused LA gang leader takes to
trying to help your community and do what you can.
This coming hours after the U.S. Attorney's Office laid out their allegations against him Wednesday.
Mr. Henley operated Big U Enterprises, a mafia-like organization that utilized Mr. Henley's stature and long-standing association with the Crips criminal street gang.
Known in the entertainment world as one of rap's top kingmakers, the Department of Justice alleges Henley murdered a musician signed to his label in 2021 and used his nonprofit to line his own pockets.
Mr. Henley is accused of embezzling donations made by celebrities, professional athletes, and businesses to his charity, Developing Options. Henley used this charity as a front.
Last December, ABC7 caught up with Henley after his charity's truck full of Christmas presents for Crenshaw area kids was stolen. He was there with his son, Dayon Henley, a linebacker for the LA Chargers.
I know Big U.
Oh shit, his son play football?
I know his organization, and this broke my heart.
Trying to help your community.
Allegations against Henley shocking for Georgia Leap, who worked closely with him through LA's Office of Gang Reduction and Youth Development.
Did I go home at night and think, I wonder what's going on with him? Never.
The FBI today announcing charges for at least 18 others allegedly involved after raiding 6 different Crips locations this morning. Air 7 overhead as some of the alleged gang members were processed outside the FBI's LA field office. And in those social media posts earlier tonight, Eugene Henley Jr. asked people to pray for him and his family. He is set to appear in court tomorrow for a bond hearing.
It's going to probably be my last video. I'm going to go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to to y'all. When they raided my houses and my
That was a
property, they
dog
was
whistle.
asking about whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to, it's gonna probably be my last 3 days in a row, and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being
was 600 though.
Black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and then go on the internet and do what the f you want to, and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though, because I ain't did nothing. 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community.
On one hand, I'm sad because, well, not sad, but it's, it sucks because he was doing a lot for the community. But then on the other hand, it's like, you had a background, you had shit going on. And up until, like most recently, you had things going on. I think that when these men, especially black men, when y'all get into these positions, y'all gotta stop the bullshit. Nothing can erase the past. Yeah, y'all gonna have y'all enemies and shit like that. But if y'all all think the same, that when one of y'all or two of y'all or get to be at a certain status and you're starting to make money and you can make a change, y'all gotta let all that shit go. Because then y'all end up like this. The truth around and it be too fucking late because now you got to go sit up for however many years, and sometimes depending on your age, it's gonna be for the rest of your life. I want the truth. I don't know. I pray for anyone in this situation that is innocent and that was trying to do the right thing, but none of them are completely innocent. It sucks though, because he was doing a lot for that community. And like Duncan said, pure evil and just dumb. Just the truth. Fucking Christmas gifts for kids.
So, everybody,
And he said he did shoes, backpacks, school stuff, giveaways, but good teams. Yeah, it can't. They good deeds do not erase corruption. It doesn't.
Damn, Big U out of here.
Yeah. And what really makes me I think of, because Big U and then Wack, it makes me think of Deb Anthony's brother, because they used to all run together, and even fucking Deb. Like they used to all run together, and I hope that Deb's nose is clean. I don't know anything about her brother besides him running with them. And he used to be a shot caller as well. I don't know if he still is, but whatever. I hope that Deb's nose is clean and she doesn't get caught up in this. I want the truth.
Damn.
That shit is wild. Like they just seen what was going on with fucking what's this guy's name? With Thug. They see what's happening with Dirk. Like y'all gotta stop. And yes, that was a dog whistle. So if 600 is out in them streets, he needs to be finding someplace safe to be.
Damn.
I'm not gonna. I can't do anything to you. It wasn't me that blew that dog whistle. You heard it just now. I'm just saying that's what I think that you should do. You need to lay low, like Whitney said.
You better lay low. Drugs. Drugs.
We need that. We need that soundbite.
Drugs.
You better lay low. He had someone rob his own truck, then went back to Toys R Us. Nah, not mad about it. I don't know them. I'm sad that the kids won't be able to get their stolen toys.
I want the truth.
Damn.
Yeah, and the Nipsey, the whole Nipsey thing. That definitely, yes. If he had anything to do with Nipsey, Granny, yeah, everybody's gonna be through with his ass. And if people find out while he's locked up, it might be a wrap for him. He might be a pincushion.
Damn.
I want the truth.
At the end of the day, it is. It is what it is.
But you going behind the bars. Huh?
Yo, turning yourself in. I'm sorry, they would have had to come looking for me. Call me a fugitive all you want, but
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember when I was like, I think 18, the cops wanted me to come in for a lineup. Absolutely not. They went to my grandmother's house, they went to my aunt's house, and I didn't even do anything. I was at work. And then my aunt called and she was asking me like, what happened? So some girl said that I was with a bunch of other girls and I beat her up. Nobody else did anything to her on Flatbush, like where I used to go to school. A complete lie because I was at work. So I had to, I faxed in my timesheet because I'm not going to nobody. Nope. I'm not willingly walking into a precinct saying, yeah, I'm here. Who want what? I would never. So I had my documentation. I was at work all day from 5 o'clock that morning, and I probably didn't leave till about 10 o'clock that night. So I wasn't a stripper. I was just working a double shift in the restaurant. But yeah, they would have had to come get me. They already fucking went to all of your houses. You weren't in any of them. You could have just went somewhere. You could have went right back to one of the houses that they fucking just boomed the door in and stayed in the basement somewhere. Yeah, not happening, Granny. Nope. I'm not stupid. And I was like 18? Mad young. Absolutely not. I did at that age, I didn't even have an attorney on retainer. Like I had to learn to have that as I got older and kept getting in trouble. But my brother and I, we use the same attorney. But prayers to anyone that's innocent in that situation, even though it might not be anybody. Please what? Even though none of them might be innocent. But Big U did a lot for the community, and it sucks that it's gonna have to go away. But I guess on the bright side, oh no, maybe them people have to. I wonder if they still have to pay that security money, that $25,000 a month, because the security is still securing. It's just that Big U is not out. UHC shutting down surgery. Okay, yeah. Duncan, you come in. You always say something at the last minute. It's like 3 minutes over. All that shit you was talking, and you didn't put a fucking link or nothing in here. Yeah, probably Granny, because it wasn't Big U himself it was just his word of mouth. They gotta have them the mouth saying, yeah, leave them niggas alone. That was the security. So he might, I guess, got to put that 25 on his books every month, or give it to his wife. Please, what? Are you asking, or are you saying please? Like with an attitude. Listen, exactly. Thank you, Granny. You have to drop a link, and you got to drop it early. You sat there and talked about Flacco when you could have been dropping a link, and we could have got his big ass off the fucking screen, and we could have been watching the health shit. He said before bed we watch UHC.
Bobby?
Like we all cuddling up together.
Who, me and you?
I said we all.
Oh. I was mad when I was drunk. Please drop a link.
I'm not mad at you. Why would I be mad at you? You make me laugh.
Now you asking why you mad at me? I think Duncan be drinking during the show. Drunk.
Duncan, you be sharing drinks with Glam?
Nah, you be doing more than drinking.
UHC Tuesday. Listen, put a link in the chat or DM us a link to the specifics that you want to speak about, because we spoke about this before. I always say free Luigi. Okay. Everybody knows why I'm saying free Luigi. I can't say but so much. Oh, blunt rotation. Yes, I'm about to get that going on, but it's going to be passed from righty to lefty, because we don't come on Fridays.
Unless it's something major. We might do an hour.
Yeah. No, Tuesday.
Y'all want us to come on tomorrow. You gotta send
Excuse me?
Listen, you want us to come tomorrow, you gotta send a Cash App donation to Vintage.
Listen, kiss me on my forehead and say goodnight, and we shall see each other on Tuesday. Saturday. I'm going out Saturday.
She got to do something.
I'm going out Saturday.
She's smoking Saturday. She gotta get out boot smoke.
Right, exactly.
Lit.
Listen, beggars can't be choosers.
Enjoy the Cat Williams.
Thank you. I will. I gotta go find something for my son to wear tomorrow, and I gotta go buy a birthday gift. I already know what I'm getting her. A bunch of Fenty shit.
Who's
but the girl that's the Sweet 16, the little girl. Oh. No, not Monday. The little girl whose birthday party he's going to tomorrow.
Oh, you said I know. You say how about Monday? Come on.
Mm-mm.
You want to see us on Monday? We come on Monday. You want to see us on Monday?
I don't want to fight you. I'm always ready to fight, but I don't want to fight you.
Listen, something happened. We here. The bad sign. If something need to be talked about, we pop up. You know what I mean? This is what it is. You got to subscribe. You got to share. You got to like the page.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is what it is.
Duncan, where are you located? You said that we're close to you.
Duncan, what's your IG page?
Yes. Are you following us on Instagram? What do you mean no? What you saying no to?
Are you on IG? Duncan, we have to see who you are now. We need to see your face in order to interact with you.
You're not doxing. How are you doxing yourself? Are you black or white? Asian? Hispanic?
You're not giving out your IG. Okay, we can't respond to your comments anymore.
Are you following us?
If you're not following us on Instagram, we can't.
With what? And are you following us for real? And if you are, from what page?
Vintage want to see how you look. What's the IG?
Don't lie, Duncan. What is it? Because Duncan Fear is not you.
Ain't that his face right there?
Yeah, but those pictures don't add. They're not on. They don't match up on Instagram.
What you mean? You found his Instagram?
I didn't find his Instagram. That's what I'm saying. Whatever picture he has here on YouTube is not a picture on Instagram. What is your Instagram name?
Listen, I promise you, Duncan, if you give me your Instagram page and we can verify you, we'll come on Monday. I even come on tomorrow. share your face.
He don't have to share his face. Just tell us your Instagram.
Tell us your Instagram.
Who? Well, he was disguising real. What are you saying? He's high. I don't get like that when I'm high.
Fentanyl?
No, we don't need your face. I just want to. I want to see your Instagram. Duncan, are you Christopher?
Might be.
What shit? What?
Now we just want to see you. Make sure you legit. We just want to represent. We don't care what you say. We just want to make sure.
Right, because I mean, we're here. We're fucking recorded. You can take what the hell we say and do something with it.
Like we just want to make sure you're a legit person. That's it. If you real, you real.
That's you, Christopher, right? That's his name?
Yeah, Chris.
Christopher. That's you. So what is your Instagram name?
What's your Instagram? Yeah, 10 seconds.
Next time, just send us a DM.
10 seconds. What's your Instagram?
Say, hey, it's Duncan.
You, Chris.
Well, he said he's mixed. Or what he's doing. He said he's mixed. Chris was white, right?
Yeah, Chris is white.
Yeah, Chris. Oh no, Chris actually came on camera though.
Chris came on camera. We seen Chris.
Yeah. Chris is another guy. He probably had a fucking bar fight and probably got arrested for punching another cop in the face. So he'll be back though. He pops in and out.
R.I.P. Chris.
Truth Be Told podcast. Just the letter B.
Send us a DM tonight.
Please and thank you.
Granny might have to do something to you. We don't want Granny to do something to you, right, Granny? Granny got power here.
Another what? He punched more than a cop. No, I said he probably, because we haven't seen him. So maybe this time he got arrested for doing it. Both of them. The one 365 and the record and the first one. No, Granny.
What?
I like Duncan.
Duncan, show yourself.
He's funny.
All right. What time is it? 11, 12? Damn, 11, 12. We do overtime.
Look, just follow us, Duncan. Good night.
Follow us. Share the live. Support.
Yeah, he's funny.
We're going to get it lit.
Good night, Granny. Good night, Duncan. Good night, Kels. Good night, CO, and whoever else popped in. Instagram, good night. Facebook, good night. Facebook and Instagram next week, y'all need to come over here because y'all only get in an hour. And y'all might not even get that. Y'all might just get 30 minutes.
Listen, we
Bring
back.
your asses over here to Truth Be Told Podcast 365 and press subscribe, please. And thank you.
We'll be back when y'all need us.
Yeah, not when Duncan wants us because he doesn't want to tell us who he is.
Shit. Granny, we out. Lit. See you later.
He wants to be able to call people pillow humpers. Granny, I think that we should allow him to do that.
Who's pillow humping?
It was some white man on the screen that was pillow humping. Oh, it was the DA.
Unbelievable.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah.